My name is Bryan Alston, and I will be talking about how dedicated citizens in West Baltimore converted their community from a food desert to a farmer's market. Question: do you have to travel outside of your community to buy fresh fruits, vegetables, other healthy foods, whole grains? Well, if you answer yes, you may live in a food desert. Now, the food desert is a oh, okay. Food desert is a definition. That's right. Now, the thing about food desert is that the definition of a food desert may change based on the researcher, okay? But they have an underlying premise that places like this are the only food sources in the community, okay? Which includes CVS's, gas stations, and things like that. So when you see these guys as being the only food source in the community, that's a food desert. Now, food deserts is a global issue. It's just not in Maryland, it's not in Baltimore, it's just not in West Baltimore, okay? The first time that this term was used was in the UK, back in the early 1990s, okay? This map shows the problems, the national problems of food deserts. Of obesity that food desert plays a major part in, okay? We all know this guy. We all seen this movie. If you watch this movie, you've seen how the creator of the movie, in 30 days, gained over 20 pounds. Now, can you imagine a community that they only have fast food places, the amount of obesity and unhealthy lifestyles that they are engaging in? Newsweek also talked about this issue, Fat for Life. And the problem with this is that most of our obesity has to deal with children. Yes, this is an ugly picture, very ugly. But the stats are even uglier. 20% of children are obese nationally. 65% of adults are obese, overweight, okay? In West Baltimore, like in most food deserts, these are the health-related issues that people deal with: heart attack, stroke, diabetes, other very drastic, life-changing and life-ending diseases. This map represents food deserts in Baltimore City as well as low-income areas, because as we all know, if there's low income, there's probably a food desert. Now, this map also talked about some other things, but right here, the food source in Maryland, in many communities throughout the city and in Maryland, are these things: corner stores, okay, which include CVS's and other things. I'm with an organization called Citizen Planning and Housing Association. How many have heard about it? All right. CPHA has worked with communities throughout the city and the region to help to build that capacity and to improve community life. So I had the opportunity to work with these great people in West Baltimore. There's a few of them. There are 10 communities that came together under the West Baltimore Mark TOD Transit, Inc. to help to change their community, and they put on this farmers market. This is our second year in the farmers market, and as you see, the farmers market takes place at the Mark train station over in West Baltimore, and it's every Saturday. And right here are people shopping from the community at the farmers market. So it proves that if people have healthy alternatives and choices, they will gravitate to those. They will gravitate from the corner stores and all the other stuff to fresh produce like this. We basically went out and we contacted farmers. We begged them to come. We asked them to come. We asked vendors to participate to help to change the eating habits of folks in West Baltimore. And thank you. So these are actual shots from the farmers market. Now, what can this clown do to change the eating habits? Probably nothing. But what can we do? Well, we can advocate for better food policies. We can support our local farmers markets, and we can also help to advocate for better food outlets. The choice is clear. For unhealthy access, you have this. But for healthy access, you see what will happen. it's up to us, and it's up to us to help to change our future and our communities. Thank you very much.